Hey friends, welcome to another Dragon's Trove unboxing. We've got a few items that have come in today, one of which is a trade-in. Before we get into that, I'm recording this on February 24th, and the auctions that are running that I published last week are ending on Saturday. This is for 58 older items, so there's a lot of Grenadier Gold Line minis and a couple extremely rare TSR items. There's one item that has turned out to be super rare. Apparently a book of treasures that is, from what one collector was telling me, there's only a couple known to exist. So, you know, a little surprise there. Some of the other items that have gone pretty high, I was expecting it, but you know, it's been fun watching. I expect there to be still a lot of bidding going on towards the end here. So some of the items are still available, fairly reasonable prices though, so you might want to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description for my eBay store. All right, let's get into what we got here. So first item is an example of how not to ship something. So I ordered 3 books from someone, and they came to me in a mailing envelope, which is split, and you can already see that there's a damaged corner. And you know, they basically took zero care in shipping these. They did not combine the shipping costs, so basically I paid the same shipping for all 3 books, even though they went in one media mail package. So you know, they basically did not really care. You know, it's 3 good books. Unfortunately, now they're got one little bit dinged corners to them. And this is why you leave stuff like this to professionals like ourselves and the collectors who know what they're doing and want the books to arrive in the condition they got there, but or that they were originally. So yeah, we got a little lucky. Not too bad on the corners, except for down here. Definitely be letting them know. Anyway, we got an Unearthed Arcana for 3.0, a Complete Arcane, and a Complete Adventurer. All 3 for 3.5 for the last 2. All right, next book. I think this is something I ordered. They were used in envelope. I mean, you know, I guess that's kind of cool. I guess that, you know, I don't regard somebody who's just trying to get out of stuff and. You know, that's what they want, but yeah, it is kind of cheap to not use new packing material. But I reuse boxes, so I can understand. Just a Werewolf Storyteller's Handbook for Werewolf 2nd edition. Nothing exciting, just an item we needed. Good price. Don't know what this is. Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember this. We've got a pair of the Keeper's Companions for Call of Cthulhu. So we've got number 1 and number 2. A little wear on the spine for the second one. I had number 1 in stock until recently. I haven't had number 2 in stock for a long time, but number 1 sold, so I'm out of them. So having them both come in, pretty good deal. This feels light, so I don't remember. Yeah, see this? Oh, okay. Yeah, nicely packed. This is someone who took some care in it. This was a World of Greyhawk folio. Folio I knew was going to be in rough shape, which they almost always are. But we got the Gazetteer and the 2 maps. So, did not have, needed another. I might actually switch out to the a folio I have that's in better shape. So, we'll see. It may just go as it is. All right, a random item here. Been kind of slow for collections. I've been trying to pick them up, and you know, prices have just gone through the roof on large groupings, or you know, there just aren't many. There was a lot in the fall. I was doing really well picking them up. The only one I've had even remotely as an option was had a lot of significant smoke wear to it. So the previous owners had been smokers. They weren't sure what was complete. The guy won. If they hadn't been a smoker and they hadn't had a lot of damage that I could see already on it, I would have paid the price. But man, you know, I was just looking at him like, I don't know if these are complete. He was telling me this is not, you know, and I'm like, I can offer you this much because I'm going to have to clean it and it's going to be a pain, but he didn't take it. And I don't know if he sold it, but, you know, at a certain point, it's not worth my aggravation to deal with it. So this is a pretty good copy of the Decipher Lord of the Rings core book. They just come and go, so I always try to pick them up, and I actually think I'm out of all the items for that line now, so I had a little bit of a run on them lately. All right, this is a trade-in from Australia. I don't have an Australian accent, but so quite a bit of stuff in here. It looks like it was mostly Ravenloft, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah. So, had actually, for a long time, I wasn't getting any Ravenloft coming in, and then recently it's been pretty good, so, I don't know, you know, things come and go. Looks like it looks like the second Ravenloft Monsters Compendium in a binder, old economics and biology binder. We've got, packed this great for international too, so we've got a nice copy of Domains of Dread. And this is a trade-in, so I'm going to be sending him some items in return. How I work trade-ins is we each pay shipping one way. So he had to pay shipping to me from Australia, and I will pay shipping to him on what he wants in return. So, you know, we're each kind of getting gouged, and I was pretty upfront about, you know, hey man, shipping into the U.S. from Australia, that's ain't gonna be cheap. You know, we just gotta be careful, you know, that we're not gonna get pissed off at each other because of this stuff. So, got a bunch of box sets in here, and what I did was I asked them to put modules into the box sets so that they don't get crushed, and that always helps by stiffening out the content so it doesn't get pushed in. So anyway, we got a copy of Light in the Belfry, a decent FR3, Empires of the Sands. Okay. This one's probably the rarest item of the bunch, a Bleak House. A little bit of damage up to the one top corner there. Overall, good. I mean, this box set is just stupid rare, it seems, these days. A couple books in there. A copy of The Evil Eye, Ravenloft, and Forged of Darkness, also for Ravenloft. Peanuts dump all over, which they just did. All right. Ravenloft Monstrous Compendium Appendix 3, the square bound, the Circle of Darkness, so for Ravenloft. And then Realm of Terror for first edition Ravenloft. And we've been getting a lot of this lately. One person said it's I don't know, like silverfish eating it off, or it doesn't look like mice, so I don't know. It's just had a bunch of these coming in lately that have had that eaten off, and it's weird. I hadn't seen that for years. And then, I don't know, what all of a sudden is that I've noticed that more and more. Sorry for the crinkling here. Bags are a little tough. A couple more good items stuffed in here. So we've got Death Unchained and Death Ascendant, which is a two-part module that also, I think, went with Bleak House. Grim Harvest. Now, was that? No, No, there was another one, and I'm drawing a blank on what it was. And then we also have the Castles Forlorn box set for first edition. Or, I mean, second edition, first edition Ravenloft. Second edition AD&D. And the last box is a Ravenloft. Well, actually, we've got 2 more books inside. Dark Lords and Islands of Terror. Neither of those are really anything to write home about. And then the last item is the second edition Ravenloft box set. Already sold the one I got a video or 2 back that came in and went right out. So good timing. That just went out this past weekend. Looks like this one does have the Terratoka card deck. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I see the screen, I see maps, looks like a poster. So this is a nice complete set, much better shape than the last one, almost nowhere. Really nice shape. So that is what I've got this week. Again, check out the eBay auctions if you're watching this before the February 24th end date, 9 o'clock, around 9 o'clock, a little after Eastern time on Saturday is when that auction ends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.